everyone, this is a pick a card reading. So today's question or topic for the pick a card is, what healing messages do your angels and guides have for you in this moment? So there's going to be 3 different groups, so take a moment to pick number 1, 2 or 3, and then click the timestamp in the description box below to skip ahead to your group. You might want to pick more than one, or you might want to listen to all 3 and just take which messages resonate for you. So I'll give you a moment to decide. Okay, let us begin with group number 1. So group number 1, I've already picked these cards, but I will kind of pull some additional ones if I feel drawn to. So we have Leap of Faith, number 22. Ask Archangel Michael to help you with this situation. You have the Angel Teresa. You have the Power card. Sandpiper Spirit, number 51. Opportunity to Forgive, number 26, Duality, and the Teaching and Learning card. So the first thing I'm getting is that group number 1, your angels want you to ground yourself more. The reason why you have some confusion or some stagnation right now is because you're not grounded enough. You need to really make sure that you're connecting with nature, because there's a lot of messages out there for you. I'm sensing that perhaps this group, you haven't been experiencing much fun lately. You've been feeling really blocked, feeling like, maybe you've lost your power. Maybe you're just not enjoying your current situation. You feel like things are not progressing like you want. You feel like you're walking kind of like a tightrope here. There's no way off this path. Like, you don't know which way to go. You don't know which way to move. And that's because the only way is forwards right now. So the only way you can move is to keep moving forwards. You are going through a really important transition in your life, which is why there's no escape routes. It's why it's only forwards or backwards, and you can't go backwards. So the healing messages your angels have is that they want you to keep going forwards, because they're promising here that there is light at the end of the tunnel. And what is coming for you next is so protected. If you take this leap of faith, you are going to get caught by the universe. You're not going to kind of like fall, and there's not going to be like a disaster here. Like, this is all positive. It's just requiring some bravery from you. An important lesson you're going through right now is learning that nothing is all bad and nothing is all good. You are experiencing the lesson here of duality. And that's important in learning to fly, is what my guides are saying to me. It's important in you soaring to that next level. So perhaps you've been feeling quite stuck in your ascension journey, and understanding the duality and the connection of everything is what is going to help you ascend to like a higher vibration and like the next level in your ascension journey. There is people in your family that you need to forgive, so you are going to be forgiving those who are close to you. It does feel more family, particularly like related to your parents or siblings, but this could be friends as well. And this is, you need to forgive in order to move forwards, because you keep yourself stuck by holding on to any hurt or resentment here. So it's time to release those negative patterns and just kind of like understand that everyone has their own journey. Yes, we're all connected, but each person is on their unique soul journey in this lifetime, even those who are closest to you. So even your parents, those who are meant to kind of like nurture you and raise you, they have their own lessons to learn as well. So if you feel like, they haven't been a good role model or a good example, or perhaps, you're focusing on times where they've let you down and disappointed you, well, all of that is giving you the opportunity to forgive them and accept, that they are not perfect. They are here to grow and learn as well. It could even be that you are an older soul than your parents. So, perhaps you, even though you might be younger in age, even though you are the child, maybe you are the one who is more aware, more awake. And that can be a little bit confusing, because it means that, you have, like, I suppose, more soul wisdom than they do. So I would ask Archangel Michael specifically for support here, because he's the one who's going to help you with this situation. Make sure you are giving him your concerns. Write a letter or speak out loud, pray, but ask Archangel Michael to fill you with like peace around this situation and help you continue to move forwards. You need to take a break. Your guides are saying here, you've been really busy. You've been looking after everyone, perhaps even looking after your parents, or you've been taking on a lot of responsibility and burdens which are not yours. Yes, it's good to help people, but if you're not putting yourself first, if you're not creating time out, if you're not taking care of yourself, and you're going to burn out. And that's what we're facing right now, is the possibility of a burnout for this group. You have an important role in teaching though, and this does feel like family again. Like, you are the one who's here to awaken people, those around you. So it might feel that you're constantly being tested by people. You might feel like you attract a lot of low vibrational people, but that's actually because you're in a role of teaching here. You are in a position where you're going to help people awaken. So that's what your guides want you to realize, is that you are here to download information from them, from spirit, from the universe, and then deliver that information to other people and help them on their journeys. You're here to help people reach their next level as well, which is why you might feel a little bit challenged. You might feel like you have a lot of responsibility, and in a way you do. You have a big soul mission here to fulfill. But if you are not enjoying yourself, if you're not having fun, if you're giving away your power by not creating enough time for yourself, then you're not going to be able to fulfill this soul mission. So you have important work to do in healing and in helping people ascend and awaken, but you need to make sure that you are in the vibrational place to be able to do that, to be able to serve. So ask Archangel Michael to help you to continue move forwards, focusing on your path and trusting that if you want to take a leap of faith in kind of like establishing your own business here, or kind of like forgiving people, like perhaps you feel like you need to reconnect with people who you need to forgive, and that's requiring a bit of courage from you. Whatever this situation is, Archangel Michael is going to help you. Have some time out, and like as soon as possible, like try and have a day off work, or an hour in the evening where you just focus on self-care, because that's really important in getting back your power. I'm being told here your power is in communication. So your power is in words. You are here to speak to people. You're here to communicate to people. You have a platform. But you have a lot of energy around you. I see that a lot of people listen to you. A lot of people give you their problems. And it can be a burden. It can weigh you down. So it's really important that you're playful. You have fun. You make time out for enjoyment. And really try and separate, work from play. Like really try and have that distinction there. Okay, that is all I am getting for group 1. Let me move on to group 2. I feel like group 1, that was very straightforward. That was like some nice clear messages. So yeah, let us see what group 2 has. We have number 16, Inner Truths. This is your life purpose. We have the Angel Maya. We have Support. Seahorse Spirit, Watch and Wait. Focus on Service. We have number 32, the Struggle card. And we have Clairsentience. So group number 2, what healing messages do your angels and guides have for you? Well, first of all, you need to listen to your intuition. You need to stop seeking outside support. Not necessarily completely, but you need to stop taking on their opinions. Everything you know and need to know is within yourself. You need to start listening to your inner truths. I feel like perhaps for group number 2, there has been some kind of upheaval recently, or you've had some doubts, you've been doubting yourself, you've been kind of not trusting your intuition. It's made you feel quite lost, and this has come very suddenly, very unexpectedly. Perhaps something has shaken you, because group number 2, I am feeling like there's been something quite recent which has shook you a little bit, created some kind of uncertainty here or doubt about your situation and yourself. So the message from your Archangel Michael is this is your life's purpose. So whatever it is you've been doubting, he is saying stop doubting. You know the truth within yourself. Don't let one moment of don't let one earthquake kind of knock you off balance. Don't let one moment of doubt or fear or uncertainty kind of like make you step off this path. You are on track here. yeah, there's the potential here to go down a rabbit hole, group number 2. So it's really important that you don't rush, you take time, because if you're trying to push forwards, you know, when you've been triggered or when you have this fear, then you are actually going to end up going the wrong way. You're going to end up going down a rabbit hole or a downward spiral, and you've done that. You don't need to do that again. So focus on stillness. You know, like the seahorse spirit says, watch and wait, don't move. This period of struggle is coming to an end. You are kind of going upstream right now, so you might feel like you're going against the flow of things. You need to surrender. If you feel like pushing forwards is a struggle, then that is a message from your guides that you need to surrender and be in the present moment. Don't push forwards, don't try and force anything. For this group, I'm really getting be still. Whatever situation is worrying you or is a concern right now, you need to detach from it and focus on service. You know, focus on what it is that makes you happy. Focus on helping people here. And it's funny, so this card actually says, your soul desires only to joyfully serve and to swim in a constant stream of bliss. And then this struggle card is a fish swimming upstream. So these two cards, completely different decks, go hand in hand. Your soul desires only to swim in a constant stream of bliss. This stream continuously feeds you everything you need. Put your entire focus upon staying in this stream of giving and receiving in every situation and in all that you do. So yeah, this is like, don't overgive, don't struggle, stay in your balance, stay in your power, and make sure that your environment and your situation is bringing you joy. Make sure what you're doing in this moment is making you happy, it's fulfilling you. You need to really listen to your gut feelings, because I feel like group number 2, you have some fears which are coming in. You have like a little bit of a tower moment, either it's just happened or it's around you right now, where you're just starting to doubt things unnecessarily. This is asking you to connect to your guides and your angels more. You know, meditate and ask for their healing. I'm getting that I'm being given healing energy right now. So your angels and guides want to send you healing, but you need to be open to accepting that. You know, you have to ask for them to heal. And I'm getting a really strong message, but they are waiting for you to ask them to help heal this situation and heal you. They're going to be able to assist you in trusting your intuition more, in focusing on your life purpose and experiencing more bliss in your present moment. Whatever it is you're waiting for is outside of your control here with the seahorse. I'm getting that, you know, there is nothing you can do about this situation other than surrender. You need to watch and wait, like this message says. You might be a water sign as well, because I am getting a lot of water energy coming through, and the message that water is healing for you. So whether that be you take regular salt baths, or you meditate in the shower, or you want to connect with water by walking near a lake, a river, going to the sea, whatever it is, water is very, very healing for you. And then with the Mayor card here, this is schooling, study and education helps your life purpose and personal growth. The angels will guide you and help you with this process. So I love this message, because that is saying it's time to focus on something new. It's time to study. In this period of waiting for whatever this situation is, you know, it could be that you're waiting for someone else to go through something. You know, maybe you're waiting on a relationship or a soul connection here. In this period of watching and waiting, you have other things to focus on. You have things that you can study here, new education, even just starting researching a topic which has been interesting you. Whatever it is, there is something here for you to learn, and this is going to help you serve people as well. This is an important part of your life purpose. So whatever it is that you're thinking about researching next, it is going to help you towards your life purpose. There's a really strong message coming through that life is not about struggle. You're not meant to struggle. You know, you're meant to kind of live in the moment, and you are meant to experience bliss and happiness. Just sometimes we have to go through cycles and situations which will help us grow. So this is going to pass. I am getting that this wish is going to be fulfilled that you have. It's just going to take a little bit of time and patience from you. And yeah, make sure you're noticing that gut feeling you have. Your intuition is your compass. That's what's going to get you moving in the right direction. So yeah, listen to your inner truth, listen to yourself, and trust yourself fully in this situation. Okay, that is all for group number 2. Let us see what healing messages your guides and angels have for group number 3. Okay, we have number 26, be true to your heart. Write about your thoughts and feelings. Oh, I don't even know how you say that. The angel Isaiah. Body care. Number 49, rabbit spirit. Steady progress. Number 27, stripping illusions. And chakra clearing. So group number 3, the first thing I'm getting right now is there is a lot of emotional like tension within you. You know, your heart's feeling quite closed off. You have a lot which you're repressing emotionally, and you need to let this out. You need to express this because you're creating like a blockage within yourself. You know, it's like the drain is being blocked and you can't release these emotions. You're keeping it all trapped within you, and this is going to seriously affect your health if you don't release these emotions. So write about your thoughts and feelings. Archangel Michael is asking you to write everything down which is worrying you. Everything which is creating some kind of upset or like emotional imbalance, you need to write it down. You need to get it out of your system. You know, no matter how like negative this feels, I feel like some of you have a fear of letting this be felt because you worry how it's going to impact you or affect you. You know, there's like this idea that, you know, your thoughts manifest, so you're trying to ignore these thoughts that you have because you're worried that then they will become true if you accept these emotions or if you feel them, and that is not what's going on here. You know, you have fears, you have like trauma, you have like emotional baggage that you do need to release, you need to let go of, because otherwise it is baggage, otherwise it's you carrying it around with you. So you need to get it out on paper, you need to let it go, you need to work through these emotions. And when you tune into your heart center, you will know what it is you need to let go of. So I would do a heart chakra meditation, focusing on your heart center, and see what you experience or what you feel. For my members, I am actually, the focus this week is going to be all about your heart center. So there's going to be a meditation on Thursday, which will be really helpful with this. So yeah, I would definitely meditate on your heart center and see how you feel. Now is actually a really good time for you to move forwards. I feel like once you've released these emotions, you're going to feel a lot clearer to move forwards. That's what's been blocking you. And, you know, you felt really stuck and you've not wanted to face these feelings. But once you do, the path is clear. As soon as you let all of this out of your system, I am seeing that, you know, it is a really lucky time. It's really prosperous. There's some wonderful things that are happening for you. You're going to have new ideas, new situations. Your angels are watching over you during any changes that you're experiencing. So don't be scared about letting things go, because you're moving towards something better here. With the body care card, I do feel that that is a message that, you know, if you keep your emotions within you, if you don't write about your thoughts and feelings, then you are going to affect your health. You're going to affect, you know, the way your body works. It is going to impact you quite seriously, which is why you need to pay attention to these. It's why you need to express yourself and let go of any emotions which need to be released. And it's going to bring you into deeper alignment. The reason why you feel so out of balance right now is because, you know, you're keeping stuff held within you. Ask your angels to help you clear your chakras, because once you do this and once you release all of this, I am seeing that you will be in deeper alignment. You might want to book a Reiki session because there's something, you know, one of your chakras is blocked and it feels like lower chakras. So it definitely feels like, you know, your root chakra or your sacral or your solar is blocked, and this is stopping you from being grounded. It's stopping you from being able to really identify with who you are. So there's some kind of like uncertainty about yourself here. You know, you might not be feeling confident in yourself. You know, maybe you're looking in the mirror and you're not happy with your reflection, and that is all like lower chakra blocks. So once, you know, your chakras are clear and aligned, you know, you will feel a lot better about yourself and your situation. You're stripping back illusions right now, and illusions are like, they're fears, you know, they're things which are not founded in reality, but often like really affect you. So these thoughts and feelings that you have, which you need to release and work through, this is helping you strip back illusions, strip back fears which, you know, need to be worked through and released. There's a lot of new energy entering for group number 3. I feel like as soon as you start doing this process of letting your thoughts and feelings out, that is when things will shift so quickly. Like, you will literally take a huge leap forwards. I'm getting the message that you're about to see like 6 months of progress over like a few weeks. You know, you are about to make a huge bound forwards, because this has been blocking you for some time. You know, this could be stuff from childhood which you haven't worked through. It could be feelings and thoughts that you've had for like years, you know, which you've been holding within and not expressing. And it is time to let it all out. And then with the steady progress card here, you're being reminded that you don't have to do all of this at once, but it takes time to work through thoughts and feelings. You know, it's not going to change overnight, but, you know, your angels just want you to take the first step, and they're going to support you every step of the way. No matter how hard or challenging these situations are, you know, it is something that you're going to get through. I am hearing for group number 3, this is to do with some kind of trauma, and I'm being given sexual assault or abuse. So that's not going to be for everyone, but for some of you, there is a strong message here that, you know, a sexual assault or sexual abuse has affected the way you view yourself, and this is what you need to work through next. This is what you're healing. That might only be for a few of you. I'm hoping that's not for many of you, because that's, you know, a really challenging situation, sending you so much love and healing. But, you know, if this does resonate for you, if this is related to like a sexual assault or abuse, then your guides and your angels are telling you it is time to start working through those feelings that you have. You are now strong enough to face that. And the reason the reason why you're not feeling yourself right now is because it's time to work through this. You can't suppress this anymore. It is time to really listen to, you know, what your soul needs and face any trauma that you have. I do want to get one more card for group number 3. I'm really feeling guided towards it. And I want to get a Work Your Light card. So this is for Rebecca Campbell deck. Let me just get one more message for group number 3, please. Soul family. Call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. Wow, I love this message. For some of you in group number 3, for those who, you know, the sexual assault or abuse message resonates with, you could connect to a group of people who are going to support you. You know, you are not alone. Whatever it is you've been through, whatever trauma you've experienced in your life, there's other people who can help you and support you. So this soul family card is saying, you know, don't feel like you have to face this alone. It could be time to connect with a group of people, find like a group session, or see a counselor, a spiritual advisor, whoever it is who's going to help you and support you throughout this process. You do not have to do it alone. You know, it is time to maybe call in some support. And for those of you who don't want to do that, then this is a message that's saying it's time to call in your guides and your angels to help you with this situation. You know, you have a whole tribe up there who's waiting to help and support you. So, you know, make sure you are asking for that. Okay, sending you all so much love and light. Let me know in the comments what resonates, what group you picked, and if you've enjoyed this reading.